Play?
Try me.
In the world of cinema, some scenes transcend the film itself, embedding themselves in pop culture as moments of pure magic. One such instance is the chess scene from the 1968 classic, The Thomas Crown Affair, a sequence so charged with sensual tension it became a hallmark of seductive storytelling. But how did this scene, and the film surrounding it, come to life? Let's dive into the cast, production, and behind-the-scenes drama of this stylish heist thriller that turned strategy into seduction. The Thomas Crown Affair was directed by Norman Jewison, hot off his successes with In the Heat of the Night and The Russians Are Coming. The Russians Are Coming. Written by Alan Trustman, a lawyer-turned-screenwriter who dreamt up the concept during idle hours at a bank, the film follows the wealthy, enigmatic Thomas Crown, played by Steve McQueen. Crown is a millionaire Boston businessman who orchestrates a flawless $2.66 million bank heist purely for the thrill of it. Enter Faye Dunaway as Vicki Anderson, an insurance investigator hired to recover the stolen money. What unfolds is a game of cat and mouse laced with romance, wit, and dazzling cinematic innovation. The chemistry between Steve McQueen and Faye Dunaway drives the film, but their casting was far from straightforward. McQueen, known for playing rugged, rebellious roles in films like The Magnificent Seven and Bullet, initially seemed like an odd choice for the refined, polo-playing Thomas Crown. Even Jewison was hesitant, as he told McQueen, "You're not right for it. I love you as an actor, but you can't have the part." But McQueen was relentless, lobbying hard for the role and committing to mastering its high society nuances. He learned to play polo, despite hating horses, practicing until his hands bled, and adopted the polished demeanor of a millionaire. His dedication paid off. McQueen's portrayal of Crown became one of his most iconic roles. Dunaway, on the other hand, was a rising star, but her breakthrough role in Bonnie and Clyde hadn't yet been released when she was cast. Jewison discovered her performing off-Broadway and asked to see early footage of her as Bonnie Parker. Convinced of her charisma and sophistication, he offered her the part, unknowingly pairing her with McQueen in one of Hollywood's most electric on-screen duos. The plot of the Thomas Crown Affair revolves around Crown's intricate heist, carried out by 5 accomplices who never meet or know one another. Crown oversees the operation from a distance, retrieving the stolen money himself and laundering it through Swiss accounts. Vicki, almost intuitively, zeroes in on him as the mastermind. As their paths cross, the professional turns personal, with their mutual attraction complicating her pursuit of justice. Crown, always testing the boundaries of trust and loyalty, orchestrates a second heist to see where her true allegiances lie. The film concludes with a masterstroke of deception. Crown evades capture by sending a messenger in his place, leaving Vicki torn between love and betrayal as he flies off to freedom. Behind the camera, Jewison and his team push the boundaries of visual storytelling. Inspired by the split-screen techniques used at Expo 67 in Montreal, Jewison and cinematographer Haskell Wexler employed the method to depict simultaneous actions during the heist and other sequences. Editor Hal Ashby, who would later become a renowned director, helped refine this approach, packing more story into less screen time. The innovative style added to the film's modern, almost avant-garde feel, although some critics dismissed it as style over substance. Production challenges were abundant. The FBI declined to cooperate, refusing the filmmakers access to their Boston headquarters and disapproving of their portrayal in the script. McQueen's personal life also complicated the shoot. He received threatening letters, leading to heightened security measures that only fueled his paranoia. Despite these hurdles, McQueen remained committed, even performing his own stunts, including high-speed dune buggy driving along the Massachusetts coastline. And then, of course, There's the chess scene. Described in the script as simply chess with sex, the sequence is a masterclass in subtext and restraint. Dunaway's Vicky uses every move to tease and seduce Crown, her gestures and glances filled with innuendo. McQueen, playing the game as much with his opponent as with the board, grows visibly flustered. The tension builds as their chess match becomes a metaphor for their larger game of attraction and dominance. Shot over 3 days, the scene relied heavily on improvisation and close-up shots, with Jewison directing from behind the camera. The result is one of the most sensual sequences in cinema, made all the more impactful by the fact that both actors remain fully clothed throughout. The film's seductive tone extends beyond the chessboard. From its fashion to its music, the Thomas Crown affair oozes sophistication. Costume designer Theodora Van Runkel dressed Dunaway in a stunning array of outfits. She had 29 costume changes in total, cementing her status as a style icon. McQueen's wardrobe, too, was meticulously curated, with his tailored suits helping transform the actor into the suave Crown. The film's theme song, The Windmills of Your Mind, composed by Michel Legrand with lyrics by Alan and Marilyn Bergman, won the Academy Award for Best Original Song and became synonymous with the film's enigmatic, dreamlike atmosphere. Jewison's attention to detail extended to the film's props and vehicles, many of which became iconic in their own right. The dune buggy McQueen drives, a Myers-Manx customized with a Chevrolet Corvair engine, sparked a surge in popularity for the vehicle. The Ferrari 275 GTB4 Snart Spider, driven by Dunaway, one of only 10 ever made, also captured audiences' imaginations. McQueen loved it so much he later bought one for himself. Interestingly, the film's title underwent several changes before settling on the Thomas Crown affair. Early drafts referred to it as The Crown Caper and Thomas Crown and Company. The final title, with its air of intrigue and sophistication, encapsulates the essence of the story. A high-stakes game between two equally matched opponents, each playing for keeps. While critics at the time were divided, some calling the film shallow, others praising its style and performances, it was a box office success, grossing $14 million on a $4.3 million budget. Over time, it has earned its place as a classic, thanks in no small part to its groundbreaking visuals, unforgettable performances, and that chess scene which remains a masterclass in cinematic seduction. Now it's time to hear from you. What do you think makes a scene truly unforgettable? And if you've seen the Thomas Crown affair, what's your favorite moment? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into cinema's most iconic moments.